Hello everyone, specifically hello Taurus or Taurus placements or anyone who resonates with this message. It's really good to have you here. I'm Alsea. This is my new tarot channel that I'm really excited about because I've only had it for a few days and there's already been thousands of views, all these new subscribers and messages and comments, and it just really fills my heart. I've been doing tarot for about 20 years, but never online. And so this is awesome. I love what YouTube provides as a conduit, you know, to spirit and a way of communicating with people I would have otherwise not met and bring them messages that they need to hear. So I'm just really grateful for all of the energy coming my way after creating this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would really love to have you here. And yeah, any like or share or letting me know about what's going on in your life in the comments. I love it. I love connecting with people through tarot. So yeah, this is going to be the start of my series of love readings. I'm going to try to do one every month for, man, this has come out in every love reading so far. This feeling of a lot of kind of chaos or scattered energy or battles being fought. So maybe you're feeling that way. But I'm doing the monthlies that I just got through with Capricorn, which are the more the general energies. And then this is going to be very much about love specifically. Oh, maybe you feel like you're waiting for something to happen, waiting for things to come to fruition, come to pass. So yeah, let's get into it. This is a Rider-Waite Tarot deck, one of my older decks. I love, it's full of beautiful energy. For Taurus, angels, guides, spirit. Please show Taurus what they need to see through these cards. Taurus. Page of Pentacles. New energy coming in. I did a pre-shuffle for you on this really beautiful deck that I have. All the colors, and you got the Lovers with the moon beneath it. What's that? The Emperor. Oh my goodness, strong energy. Wow. But the Lovers, I haven't gotten this card from this deck ever, actually. And this is amazing. So yeah, definitely some type of partnership happening. Maybe a lot that has to come to the surface, or things yet to be revealed. Is very much moon energy. Maybe thoughts in the night, dreams, dreaming of a partnership. Yeah, choices. The Lovers used to be called the choice card in the older version of the Rider-Waite Tarot. Choosing the right path in love, which we all have to do sometimes. Okay, Taurus, one more. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, with the Devil and the Emperor I just saw before. Oh my goodness, all these swords, intense energies, strong, powerful energies coming out. A choice. Facing a choice, especially a choice of the mind. Maybe rooted in some kind of heartache or hard emotions. Choice that needs to be made in love. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is just insanity. These cards all just came out in the last reading, and I have shuffled. I spent about 30 minutes shuffling the cards. There are no coincidences, I swear. This energy is beautiful, one. Where you're currently at and where they're currently at and where you are at together is beautiful. Oh my goodness. If you are apart and you have not come together in partnership, you are both in really, 4s and 6s kind of have this stability around the 5. and they're in some place of feeling victorious or celebrated, or maybe they have a strong community around them, or they've achieved something. Maybe they're very creative, because wands are about creativity. They've achieved something in life, as have you. Very happy home card, beautiful sun shining, laurel wreaths. Maybe you guys feel very good together, or you have created some type of stability for yourself, and you're inviting in this person that meets that energy, where it's you both are very empowered people that have taken control of their fate. And what it brings is this really beautiful, joyful, childlike energy. This card has showed up. Maybe a lot of people are kind of getting back to the desire, or they're actively pursuing this feeling of what love should feel like, or what it felt like to just innocently love things when we were younger, and all this new growth, right? Beautiful energy. So maybe this is also very soulmate energy, because it's that inner child, that deeper knowing that you were always supposed to form union or meet. At the very least, you were always supposed to meet. And the masculine handing down this cup with this very innocent kind of curiosity displayed by the receiving feminine. Because at their heart, masculine and feminine energies are providing and receiving, right? And this can represent actual people, or this can represent the energies surrounding this bond and this union. And if you're single, this is you achieving some type of stability and success for yourself, or really being focused on your home life. And then you bringing in this really beautiful, because you have somehow, brought this beauty into your life for yourself, and maybe manifested some aspect of the life that you wanted. And then you've created the space for this person that's done the same, a true partnership. Maybe you achieved some kind of level in your life so that you could finally meet this person. Wow. Wow. Wow, I never say this, but this feels very twin flame-esque. If you ascribe to that, ideology of twin flames, which I definitely do. This concept of almost these fated occurrences with a counterpart that trigger extreme growth in your life. And like very much you're always supposed to meet. Maybe this is representing what this relationship at its purity means to you, and then kind of the journey. Wow. So your intentions for the relationship are very much clarity. You're still in this wands energy, and it goes, it's interesting, 4 to 6 to 8, right? These even numbers of this, some people call this the Cupid's arrows message card, message of love card. And maybe this is discussing this choice. Maybe there's some choice that you have to make for yourself in love. But it seems like you're very clear about what you want, and there's a lot of stability coming from your side, from your energy. This person, their intentions are very muddled in the sense that maybe there's some kind of aspect of I just keep hearing they're their own worst enemy. I just keep hearing that. I don't know. It's interesting to have these energies combined coming from this side, whereas you're very stable. It's very clear communication, kind of straightforward, passionate. And then this person has this very it's facing away from this. It brings out these senses of soulmate, always supposed to meet, twin flame. But their intentions have this kind of dark aspect to it, or maybe you make them feel better than they've ever felt before. You're their stability, but they are dealing with their own battles, which we all are to an extent. But there's this feeling, this card always gives me this feeling of there is no winner in this battle, knowing when to walk away. And that this result is this Queen of Swords energy, which feels like you. She is the queen of boundaries, I like to say, whether you are a masculine or a feminine. This is because it's this place of receiving and then needing clarification or needing change maybe. And the end result being setting firm boundaries, because the Queen of Swords has learned all of the lessons of the sword suit and has embodied them fully and is a very stern character because of that, because swords are about logic and the mind and mental strife. And so there's some kind of underlying choice, maybe rooted in the hard feelings. Oh my goodness, and that's right, the devil popping out, which has just not happened, you know, in all these readings. So that's the twin flame vibe. You're somehow chained to each other by fate, right? Bound to each other for a lesson or for a greater purpose. But there's a lot. Twin flame relationships are a roller coaster, believe you me. And I'm sure if you're in this place, but there's something about the choice and the moon. Maybe there's a lot being kept from you. Maybe there's a lot of unknowns in this relationship, and you're just going to have to set some firm boundaries for yourself and embody this queenly energy about it to see what, just to take care of yourself, right? Because you come in as very stable energy. You come in as very straightforward. That's what I'm getting as I'm reading this. It feels very about what you want. But other people, everyone's on their own journey, right? And other people can bring their energy to you, and you can, to a certain extent, help people on their own journey. But at the end of the day, it's their choices that make their reality. And boundaries sometimes really need to be set in the way of self-preservation. If you're not dealing with a person that, you know, is kind of this harder energy or is really going through something that you have to set some boundaries with, this could just be the process of you learning how to set boundaries for yourself in love so that you will achieve the success you want. You know, because Lovers is about two people, meeting of minds, choosing a path. In the Rider-Waite deck, it's about them meeting each other and then choosing to walk the path to the mountain hand in hand. And she's looking to the divine and he's looking to her. And it's this idea of sometimes the feminine has to set firm boundaries or know their worth. Because look at this, look at this. It's almost like whatever you bring to the table, I'm okay, because of all the stability that I have grown for myself. It's fascinating. But there is a lot of strength here. A lot of strength and really beautiful energy. And there's something about soulmates. If you're on a twin flame journey, I really feel for you, but there is so much growth that comes out of it. So much beautiful energy. It's really funny. What I want to say as just like a side story is that I had this years ago, maybe 10 years now, I had this really powerful tarot reading about this woman that just embodied, goodness, there are just these new age witchy women. She was maybe in her 80s. I mean, new age is in comparatively to olden times, like in the witch trials era, but she just embodied this beautiful wisdom energy. She was just this like woman. I encountered at a festival one time and I had the strangest path to getting a reading from her. And she gave me this reading, and I at the time was still dabbling in tarot, and she got all of the queens straight out the bat. And this reading I'd never seen before, this formation I'd never seen, that she seemed very assured of. And she just looked up at me and she goes, you're a very powerful woman, you know, like in this how it's showing up. And she's like, the only queen that's missing is the Queen of Swords. And she's like, do you have problems setting boundaries for yourself? And I did. And what's funny is pretty much I had just started that week dating a person that ended up, I think, being this figure in my life that this kind of thing represents. And he really taught me to be this person through a lot of hard years. And now it's like you embody, because of that, it's like you embody all of the queen energy. Or if you're masculine, you'll embody all of that deeper feminine intuition that draws you to tarot and that allows you to set boundaries for yourself. But there's something about this relationship triggering this really strong figure that can handle anything and knows their worth. Sword of truth, right? Okay, whew, this is an intense reading, Taurus, for whoever this is for. Okay, so I've been using, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that flew out. That hasn't happened at all. Oh my goodness, wow, goodness. What is happening? Taurus, are you dealing with a lot right now? Goodness. I'm just gonna keep shuffling in case anything else wants to come out. For Taurus. It really does not feel like it. Okay, I think that might be it. Oh, sorry, I got cut off. I'm using this Wisdom of the Oracle and doing the relationship message, which I usually just do the Oracle message, but for these relationship love readings that I'll be doing every month. That's funny. The one, oh, wow. This is really interesting. This feels insanely twin flame, and what's very strange is that this card I pulled all the time when I was in that relationship I was discussing earlier. Orphaned. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing you don't fit in, the need to belong, and uncertainty about your place. The relationship message is, oh, look at this card. If you feel this way, you know, you see her, there's head down, top of this cold rock with this face that almost represents fate, right? Like this faded feeling. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Wow. This feeling of this needing to set firm boundaries and know your worth and not compromising, because this is a divine path to lead you to your greatest good. So if you are, which is very much feels like in a twin flame, it's almost like covering up the milk and honey you deserve, right? The sweet of life is covered up, like shrouded by this feeling of being left out in the cold. And it's like the opposite of this feeling of really connecting. So maybe you had this feeling of this is my person, but you're just in different places in life, right? Or this is something you really are focused on, but it just leaves you feeling out in the cold, and you need to set higher boundaries for yourself, right? But this All That Glitters card, and I know this by heart, but it's because I got it so much that like a decade ago, right? But it's just this feeling of masks, wearing masks. Someone isn't all that they seem, or they aren't in a place where they can take off the mask and be authentically who they are, but it looks like exactly what you want. But beneath the surface, it actually causes you a lot of pain. So maybe this person is this kind of person that outwardly looks like they have it all together and made you feel all of these feelings. And then when push comes to shove, they're really struggling, and they brought that energy to the relationship with you. And you just need to set firm boundaries and know what you deserve. What I want to say to you is that what is right for you will never pass you by. What is right for you will never pass you by. You can't lose anything that was yours. And everything happens in cycles. Things come around all the time. But the most important thing is for you to feel strong in your values and your choices, and hold on to that stability that you've built for yourself and you've earned and you deserve, because you deserve to feel the sun shining on you. Ooh, Taurus, goodness. Wow. Well, I hope this reading brought some clarity and light to your life. And know that you're not alone in whatever you're dealing with. The human experience is very shared. And if this is for you, I've definitely been there, you know, and it'll get better. Okay, well, if this resonated with you, I'd love to see you hear more for each of these readings. Just subscribe, like, or share. It really helps out. And otherwise, I'm glad that you joined me. Thanks. This is Alsea, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.